All right, so I was asked to shoot a video, and the question was, could I do a fragrance for each season? And then I asked more, like, do you want one fragrance? So like, let's do three, one expensive one too. So let's start with spring. So my favorite spring fragrance is this. It's from Bulgari. This is Wood Neroli. Now, personally, I'm not a Neroli fan. I don't like the scent, but this fragrance, the way they do it, this is an incredible spring fragrance. Now, yes, you could wear it in the summer, but I find the performance is better in the spring. So if you're looking for something like that, check this out for the spring. My other favorite one, if I were to pick one, this is probably my all-time favorite. It's Linsomus. I might be saying it wrong. I apologize. From the league. This is a cheap fragrance. You get it sometimes about 18 bucks online. This smells just like the best mojito you've ever smelled. Now, I'm not saying mojito in the sense of like, bro, you got a drinking problem, but in the sense of it just has that DNA, that scent, that profile, and it radiates and blasts off your skin once it starts to warm up and it's a little bit cool outside. This is a perfect spring fragrance. Now, the expensive one I'm choosing is this. Now, this can also be used in the summer, but I think the spring Italian citrus from Dias and Durga is perfect. Picture the most perfect meadow in Italy that you're walking through, maybe even Gladiator, when he's walking through at the end in that wheat field. That's what this smells like. It's a green field, not vetiver green, just a beautiful green meadow. I love this fragrance. Hints of citrus in it too. Can't talk enough about it. Now, for the summer, I still think the best summer fragrance is this. It's Missoni Wave. This is the combined Versace Pour Homme and Chanel L'Homme Sport. So you get that beautiful freshness from the Versace, but the little hint of sweetness from the Chanel. Love it. Good performance, good projection. Lasts about 8 hours. As you can see, I wore this last summer. This about a third of it is gone, and this is what I'm gonna wear probably heavily again this next summer. Now the other one, and this is my most recommended fragrance, is Dylan Blue. I love Dylan Blue. I think this works all year, all settings, anywhere. But in the summer, it really works well because it's a freshie. It has a nice little bit of Italian flair, a little bit of citrus in the opening. It lasts a long time. You get easily 8 hours with this. It smells classy. At the same time, it smells sophisticated. So this and Missoni Wave are my two I went back and forth. Now, for the expensive one, I don't have a full bottle of it. I have a sample, but I would go with Elysium. Now, this is the intense. I haven't tested it in the summer or the high heat. It doesn't last the longest right now in the cold weather, so I'm hoping it has better performance in the heat. But for now, I would go with the EDP, the original Elysium. I think it is the best niche fresh fragrance out there. I love it. Now, you could use something like Aqua de Parma. Heck, you could even do Cedrat Boisé from Mancera. Those are great options. I just think Elysium is my favorite niche blue fragrance. Now, my favorite season, fall. The problem I have, there are so many good fall fragrances. So for my cheap one, I went with this. This is Exclusive Tobacco. This is a clone of Carolina Herrera Mystery Tobacco. There's a beautiful vanilla tobacco with amber. I love this fragrance. I think this smells so good. For the more expensive one, I think Strong With You Leather is perfect. This is, for one, is my favorite Strong With You. Two, best bottle maybe I have. It is a beautiful caramel toffee fragrance with a hint of leather, not a heavy leather. This is not heavy at all. It more enhances the fragrance. Great performance. I get about 8 hours with this. Great projection, great compliment factors. I get compliments with this all the time. Great fragrance. Now, for the niche one, I'm going with this one. This is from the Harmony company, and this is called Sparkus. This is a beautiful vanilla fragrance. I know Trail Over Harmony says it's their fresh fragrance. I think this works perfectly in the fall. I think it has great performance because it's an extracted parfum, great longevity, great DNA. And with that vanilla note, it works perfect once it starts to cool down. So I can't get enough of this fragrance. So check out Sparkus if you want something like that. Now, winter. I'm going with a new one I just got. It's the new coffee version of Camera. This is a great fragrance. If anyone's been to Trader Joe's, they have those little round oval coffee caramel candies. They're from Brazil. That's what this smells like. You get that nice little warmth from the original Camera, that little bit of like a holiday market with added coffee caramel. And oh my gosh, projection, longevity, performance, sillage, the DNA is here. I got like 18 hours the first time I wore it. Not even exaggerating. I sprayed it on, wore it all day, went to bed, woke up. It was still on there for about another 5 hours. It's incredible. So highly recommend this fragrance. Now, if you're going outdoors in the winter in the cold, I would wear this. I think this is a perfect fragrance. Tom Ford Ombre Leather in the cold weather, projects, blasts away the cold weather, doesn't even take one look at the cold and get scared. It just comes right at it. So I think this is perfect. You get a little bit of, I believe it's raspberry on the opening. A beautiful dark, and again, it's a dark, heavy leather. This is not a light leather. Tuscan leather is his light one. This is much more of a deep, heavy leather. Absolutely love this fragrance. Can't get enough of it. Now, for the expensive one, I hate to say it, I'm going to have to pick two because whenever it's the holiday time or Christmas, I wear this every year. This is Angel Share by Killian. I love this. This is the most perfect apple crumble pie with cognac you've ever smelled. Beautiful fragrance. I think this is just perfection in a bottle. And I wear it every year at Christmas. I love it. Now, my newest one I just got, and I think this is actually perfect too, is from Xershov. This is Symphonium. This is a beautiful chocolate fragrance with orange sweetness. Not the scent of an orange, more the sweetness from the orange mixed with that chocolate. Amazing performance, great projection, great longevity. I say 3 sprays and you are blasting all day long with this fragrance. So I love this fragrance so much. I think this is a perfect one for the winter. Now, all that being said, if I had to pick one fragrance though for the rest of my life, I'd wear them all every fun. So all these fragrances are perfect for every season, and I think you should get them. I think you should test them out though first. I don't know if they're blind buy worthy, but if I had to throw away my entire collection, I think I would go with this one instead though. Le Male Parfum, I think it's a 10 out of 10. It is my feel-good fragrance. If I have a bad day, I wear this. So in the end, this is still my favorite fragrance, but those would be the fragrances. If I had to pick one for each season, that would be my list. So let me know in the comments below if you agree or disagree with any of my picks. Also, what would you have put in instead? And if you like this video, maybe I'll do another one in the future. Again, there were so many fragrances I had to leave out that I would love to have picked and put into this list. So again, this is Nubs Fragrance. Thank you so much for subscribing and following. I will talk to you in the near future.